Yo, what is up, guys? It is Card Shuffler 99 here. Today, we're going to show you guys a really cool card trick. But before we get into that, we do have a giveaway going on our channel. We're giving away 3 pairs of AirPods. So if you guys want to be entered in this giveaway, first of all, make sure to like this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Turn those notifications on, which is the bell icon. Make sure to comment at least one time on our YouTube channel. Also, we'll have a link in our description to our Instagram where you got to follow us. And also like our post. And then we also have a link to our Amazon page that will be in the description down below if you guys are interested in getting anything from Amazon, especially since we're in quarantine. We'll have a link in the description where you guys can check out our Amazon website page. And anyways, guys, we got a really cool card trick for you guys today. Let's get right on into it.
Let's get straight into the trick. So, Robert, what I'm going to do here in a second, I'm going to give you the deck. I want you to go through, find a random card, bring it to the top. You're going to go ahead, flip that card over, and cut the deck for me, okay? Now, just in case you think I need to know the top card, I'll actually just put that somewhere in the middle, okay? Go ahead, do that now for me.
Okay. So behind my back, any random card, and then just cut it.
You got it?
We're good.
Perfect. Now, Robert, we're going to use the other deck now, and I'm actually going to use this dollar bill here to help us find your selection, okay? What I'm going to do here, I'm going to riffle down the deck. Go ahead, call stop wherever you want. I'll mark your spot with this dollar bill, okay?
Stop.
Right there. Perfect. I'll go ahead. I'll put the dollar bill right where you said stop. Now, Robert, I'm going to show you the card, okay? You're not going to have a lot of time to look at it, but make sure you get a good glimpse at it.
Can't really see it. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Got it? Perfect. Now, Robert, what I'll do here is I'll take this dollar bill. We take that, throw that away because we don't need that dollar bill anymore. Okay? Now, Robert, what I want you to do for me, go ahead for the first time. Tell me, what was your selection?
8 of spades.
8 of spades. I'm going to go through the deck, Robert. Tell me if you see the 8 of spades. Did you see it?
No.
You sure?
I did not see it.
No 8 of spades?
I don't see it.
Now remember, Robert, from the beginning of the trick, you placed a random card face up in the middle of the deck. Now let's take a look here. See if we can find that card. There it is. And you'll notice that it actually matches the card you selected from this deck. But you know what? The card from this deck actually disappeared. It disappeared. We don't know where it is.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of funny, Robert, because the exact card not only matches, but you'll notice that it literally is the exact card that you selected from the deck. That is the trick, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And anyway, let's get straight into the tutorial. So this is a really cool trick, guys. Once again, this is a really nice principle. I really do enjoy this one. And I think that you guys are going to utilize this trick, in great ways. And honestly, I think you guys, anybody can do this trick. And that's my favorite part about it, to be quite honest. I mean, Robert can do this trick. So let's get straight into the tutorial, okay? I didn't mean that, Robert. I didn't mean that. So
offended.
what you're going to need for this is 2 decks. Obviously, I would like for you guys to use 2 of the same deck. You don't need Monarchs or anything. You could use, normal bicycle decks, but they should be opposite color. If you don't have 2 of the same sort of style deck with different colors, you could obviously use just 2 different decks. But just something you want to look out for, especially if you have something like a green Dragonback deck. In the green Dragonback deck, the red cards are green. So you want to avoid that. As long as they're red and black, you should be good no matter what decks you're using. Okay. And also, if the pips look different, so just try to get decks with standard pips. You can also get some double-sided tape and a dollar bill, and this is the gimmick you're making. We actually taught this gimmick not too long ago. This is a Jay Sankey gimmick right here that you can use to force a card. So we'll talk about that in a second. So all you're going to need for this trick is, I just took an 8 of spades from a random deck here. You don't obviously need an 8 of spades from a nice deck like this. I just took a random 8 of spades, cut it in half with an X-Acto knife. And guys, if you're going to do that, be very careful. We're not responsible if you guys get hurt, so definitely be careful. Get some Get a parent to do it, especially if you're young, because X-Acto knives are very sharp. So you're going to go ahead, just double side tape this onto a dollar bill. Try to get a sturdier dollar bill, and that's the entire gimmick right there. Okay, now, you don't need to really get anything else going here, but you're going to need to get the 8 of spades. Okay, so there we go, 8 of spades from whichever deck. It doesn't matter which deck you want to get it from. You could do it from the red. In this case, I'm doing it from the blue. Okay, from there, what you're going to do is you're going to take this, put it face up about 5 cards from the bottom, okay? That's it. That's your entire setup. Now, try not to put it too many cards up. Try not to put too many cards down. That is just the perfect setup right there. 5 cards seems to be just perfect. Now, don't start with this, just like this. I mean, you could, obviously, but I like to start with it just face up so everybody gets to look at it. Everybody knows that it sort of looks like a normal dollar bill. Obviously, if you're showing them the entire front, if it's folded up the entire time, it's kind of suspicious why it's folded up. So I like to keep it face up first, and then you can fold it up and start doing your trick, okay? So this deck is already set, really. There's no setup here. This has the entire setup once again, around 5 cards down. So what you're going to do is you're going to tell them that they're going to go behind their back and they're going to go through, find a random card, take it out, put it on top, face up, and they're going to go ahead and cut the deck wherever they want, right? That's what they're going to do. And all this is going to do here, so watch carefully. Once they do this, so long as they're not going all the way down here, which you better hope they're not, what you need them to do basically, they're going to go behind their back, they're going to take a random card out, and they're going to do exactly as you say. They're going to flip it over, and they're going to cut the deck. But they're actually selecting a different card. They're not actually selecting the Ace of Spades. In this case, it's the 5 of Hearts. But when you cut that on top, what happens is when you go through, the first face-up card is the card you're forcing, okay? Theirs is going to be 5 cards down from that. So that's how this basic principle is going to work, and that's a really cool principle. I really do enjoy this. You can use this to force cards, stuff like that, right? So once again, you're going to have them do that. Okay, they bring a random card to the top. Boom, boom, right? Now, what you're going to do from there is you're going to take the other deck along with your dollar bill. You can go ahead, show the dollar bill. Obviously, don't show that. So, make sure you know what way the dollar bill is facing, because you don't want to put it like this and then end up putting it in and it's upside down. So that would be bad. So what you're going to do here is, once again, there's no 8 of spades in this deck anymore because it's in here. You're going to riffle down and you're going to say, just say stop wherever you want. They can say stop wherever, so right there. You're going to take this, you're going to slip this right into the gap, okay? And all I'm doing here is secretly, as I do this, I'm lining this up. So what I do is I take my thumb, I'm going to put my thumb on the edge here, and I'm going to line my thumb up with this edge of this 8 of spades here. At the same time, I'm going to push down with my index finger, and all I'm doing there is just lining up the card with the deck, okay? So I'm lining up that half card there with the deck. And once it's lined up, all you're going to do is you're just going to peek at the card just like this. So once again, you're going to go through, you're going to find that first card which is taped to the dollar bill, and you're going to show it to them. Now, don't obviously go too far because they can see that gap, and obviously you don't want to do something like this. That would be really bad. So that's why lining it up, once again, use your thumb to push off the edge to line that side up, and then you could use your index finger at the top, and that lines up the card. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, but just close enough, and then you can go ahead and show them that card, okay? So that's all you gotta do to force the card. And the cool thing about this is that once you get rid of the dollar bill, obviously without flashing, the card is gone. It's not in the deck. And that's a principle that you guys can use in other tricks as well, obviously. If you want to make a card disappear from the deck, you can force it like this, and then bam, it's gone. You don't have to do anything because it wasn't even in the deck to start with. So, from there, what you're going to do, once again, make sure this dollar bill is out of the way. Nobody can see it. You're going to tell them, hey, you selected the 8 of spades, correct? And obviously, you wouldn't know that at the time. You need them to tell you, but you're going to say, okay. Once you know, you're going to say, all right, you had the 8 of spades. Let's look for the 8 of spades. You're going to go through. They're going to be puzzled out of their mind because there's no 8 of spades in the deck. Why? It's in here, and the other 8 of spades is on this dollar bill. Now, obviously, I always carry an extra dollar bill. Fold it up just like this in my pocket. Just in case they ask, you whip out the other one, right? Now, All you're going to do from here is say, well, check it out, it's no longer in the deck, but remember, you actually selected a card from the beginning. From there, you're going to go through. Once again, don't spread, too widespread. That's not good. So all I do here is I'm going to be spreading, pushing off sort of one card at a time until you reach that card. You're going to say you selected the 8 of spades, which matches, but not only that, it's the actual 8 of spades. All right, guys, that is it for this trick. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really do. And this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out, guys.